Good afternoon. This is Colton with Bill Brothers Roofing and Solar, doing a digital roof inspection here for a homeowner out in the Carlsbad area. We like to do these inspections to bring awareness to the current condition of the roof and then outline any sensitive areas that we see and what the proper recommendation is. This right here is an eave of the roof, so it encompasses kind of the overhang. You got your rafters coming out, your fascia board right here, you got your rafter block, your shiplap up there. I want to point out a good amount of termite damage right here. Right there, you can kind of see all the termite droppings kind of fall out. This piece of fascia right here is completely rotted out. We would then replace this for the homeowner as it cannot hold a nail. We get over here, this is a concrete Malibu style tile, and we can see a couple slip tiles that occurred underneath the counter flashing, and you can see the current condition of the paper. You know, the dripping of water that's on it, the boiling of the paper from the heat, excess heat, and the you know, what happens is it starts to decay. It starts to fold on itself and hold water on the roof. Do you want to take it?
Yeah.
Go up there.
I'll show around the
door vents.
All right. Now this is Amani with Bill Brothers speaking. Taking over. So what we went ahead and did is pulled a couple slip tiles near the door vents. And again, you can see just how much water staining there is on this product, right? This is an indication that, you know, water has been getting and soaking into the product for, you know, quite some time, right? You can see all this water staining. You could actually see some bubbling on the felt paper. This is just due to heat, you know, from the products baking in the sun for years and years, right? But essentially what we want to focus on is the integrity of this felt paper, right? Because once we start seeing water staining like this, well, again, that's an indication that water is soaking into the material and, you know, getting down possibly to the wood, right? So again, you can see just how water stained and dirty this is, right? Again, for consistency, we always want to check each and every part, right? The front, you know, is going to be a little bit more severe than other places, but again, we see a bunch of bubbling on the product, right? And you can see just how water stained this is. You know, over time that product, you know, becomes to be very brittle, right? And it's no longer granular to the touch. So again, these are all signs that the product is, you know, at the tail end of its life expectancy, and you know, best course of action would be to do a full lift and reset, right? Especially if it's failing in, you know, one spot. Well, you don't want to be chasing leaks, you know, years and years around. You know, you might as well just do a lift or reset on the full thing and start fresh, right? Another option for the homeowner would be to, you know, if they want a fresh look, right, we can always do a new tile. But again, concrete tiles, they actually cure and harden over time, so, you know, they maintain their integrity for years and years. And right now what we have is dormer vents. So we do have a couple O'Hagan. So basically what we want to do is add some more O'Hagan vents, preferably more than dormer vents, because they do a very good job at getting that hot air out of the roof and allowing that roof to breathe. So yeah, hand it back over to you if you want.
Yeah. That completes our inspection video. We'll go ahead and go over the options with the homeowner. Thank you.